Into the darkness. Protoss command ship Gantrathor. Low orbit over the planet Char.
Executor, I sense that Zeratul and his brethren are close by, but I have been unable to make contact with them. I fear they may be in grave danger. We must scour this area immediately and find the Dark Templar, lest they be overcome by the Zerg.
Fair enough. Rescue Zeratul. Tassadar must survive.
Your will?
Your will?
How may I help? I hear you. How may I help? Tarakala! Of course.
Tarakala!
For Adorn.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, there's like infested...
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Thus I serve. For Adun. Honor guide me. Gaokola. Honor guide me.
Yeah, there is infested Terran.
For Adun. Honor guide me.
Yes, Executor? Of course.
Isatsu. Gaokola. For Adun. Honor guide me. For Adun. She house. For Adun.
Yes, Executor? I hear you.
Isatsu.
How may I help? For Adorn.
Alcors.
Yes, Executor? How may I help?
What Alcors?
How may I help? I hear you. It shall be done.
Yeah, the infested Marines are,
Yes, Executor? How may I help? It shall be
The
done.
infested Marines are pretty damn scary.
How may I help?
So this whole mission, honestly, we just wait until we get enough energy. I mean, I'll cut out all the parts where I'm just sitting here waiting for my energy to fill back up. I'm gonna play some Clash of Clans in the meantime. Okay.
Your will? It shall be done. For Adorn.
Alcors. For Adun. Gaokola. For Adun. Thus I serve. Gaokola. For Adun. Thus I serve.
Understood.
Your will?
Isatsu.
How may I help? Your will?
Isatsu.
Your will? How may I help?
Not an edge of will. Alcors. Honor guide me.
How may I help? Of course. Yes, Executor?
What Alcors. Thus I serve.
Yes, Executor?
Kind of afraid to do anything until I get my spells back, so... I mean, the infested Marines will one-shot you, and that's my main worry right there. Alright, we're back. We're back.
Tarakala!
I long for combat. She house. We tag along. Honor guide me.
We do not
I
mind.
long for combat. For Adun.
Mind if we tag along?
Kaokola.
Sounds good to me.
Thus I serve. Honor guide me. For Adun. Kaokola.
I hear you. Tarakala!
Tarakala.
For Adun. Of course. Tarakala! Of course. Your warriors have engaged me. We tag along. Yes, Executor. Of course. For Adun. Tarakala! Of course. Tarakala!
Oh.
Of course. Tarakala!
That's why we make hallucinations, because,
I long for combat.
damn.
Your will? Tarakala!
Standing by. Isa
I
Chu.
hear you. For Adun, of course.
Okay, well, that's a bit unfortunate, but
Long for combat. Standing by.
it is what it is, I guess.
Combat.
Yes, Executor?
We still have units, so I guess it's not a complete loss.
Combat. Honor guide me. Thus I serve.
How may I help? It shall be
I
done.
long for combat. Honor guide me. Kaokola. Thus I serve. Honor guide me. Kaokola. Honor guide me. For Adun. Thus I serve. Honor guide me. For Adun. Thus I serve. For Adun. Kaokola. Thus I serve. She house. Jacked up and good to go.
Yes, Executor?
Isa Chu. Kaokola. For Adun. Kaokola.
Okay.
Thus I serve. Kaokola. We gotta move. Let's move. Rock and roll. Outstanding. Rock and roll.
One of those Marines had to be sacrificed for the greater good.
Go, go, go.
I hear you.
Did you hear that? Let's move. Go, go, go. Rock and roll. Outstanding.
Damn it.
Rock and roll. Go, go, go. Rock and roll. Outstanding.
Yes,
Okay,
Executor?
could be worse, I guess.
For Adun. How may I help?
Not enough energy. Your man calls.
Yes, Executor?
Not enough energy. I long for combat.
How
Kaokola.
may I help?
Not enough energy.
Of course.
I long for combat.
Okay.
Kaokola. Honor guide me. Your man calls. Thus I serve.
I don't think there's anything useful that way.
Honor guide me. For Adun. Kaokola.
A lot of dead Marines.
Kaokola. For Adun. Kaokola. Thus I serve. Honor guide me. For Adun. Thus I serve.
There's so much Zerg.
Kaokola.
Your will? Tarakala!
Commander, let's move.
Yes, Executor? Of course. For Adun. Tarakala! How may I help? For Adun. Tarakala! Of course. Yes, Executor?
Your man calls. Thus I serve. Standing by. House. Commander.
I hear you.
Give me something to shoot.
How may I help? Tarakala! Of course. For Adun! Tarakala! For Adun! Tarakala!
Jacked up and good to go.
Zarsh! Thus I serve!
Standing by. Let's move. Give me something to shoot. Go, go, go.
I hear you. Tarakala! For Adun! Tarakala! For Adun! Of course. For Adun. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. Cheers. How may I help? Not enough energy.
Not enough energy.
Jacked up and good to go.
I hear you. Of course. I long for combat. Honor guide me. Thus I serve. No, thus I serve. Honor guide me. No, yes, Executor. Of course. It shall be done. Your will? I long for combat. Yes, Executor. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. Of course, it shall be done. Of course. For Adun.
I don't think any of that was worth it.
Of course.
Sweet. Awesome.
Yes, Executor. Tarakala. For Adun. Tarakala. Of course. Tarakala. It shall be done. For Adun. Tarakala. It shall be done. Yes, Executor.
Alright, let's just wait a little bit, you know?
Your will? I hear you. Tarakala. For Adun. Tarakala. It shall be done. Not enough energy.
There's an infested marine down there.
Standing by. Commander.
I hear you.
Standing by.
Your will?
I'm gonna wait a little bit. What if I just left in all the moments of us waiting, you know? We're good. I'm fine.
Tarakala. Zarsh.
Whoa, 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 what the fuck?
Honor guide me.
Okay.
I hear you. It shall be done. Of course. It shall be done. I long for combat.
I'm hoping there's no more surprises.
Honor guide me. Thus I serve.
Damn.
How may I help? Tarakala. Your will.
Well, I'm tired of waiting around, so I'm kind of hoping that's the end of it.
Tarakala. Of course.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. Okay.
How may I help?
Okay. More waiting. More waiting. I hope I have enough stuff. I hope I have enough units for whatever the hell I'm doing. Trying to keep my boys alive as much as I can, but it's hard. There's a lot of Zerg. It's nice that we got some Marines here to help. Some Jimmy boys. I assume they're part of the Jimmy's kind of army. Or maybe they're not, whatever. I'm glad they're here though.
I hear you.
Tassadar has always been willing to help out humans. He's cool for that. He a real one for that.
I hear you. Tarakala.
Tarakala. Standing by.
How may I
Give me
help?
something to shoot.
Your will?
Jacked up and good to go.
They do have stim packs, but I'm not gonna use them
Yes,
because
Executor?
they need all the health that they can get. So
I long for combat.
zealots are very powerful, but he is almost dead, and I lost one of them earlier. So bad. Oh well. Oh well. Okay. Hallucinate time.
For Adun.
She house.
Suicide bomb.
She house. For Adun. Plus I serve. Gaokola. Plus I serve. Gaokola. For Adun. Plus I serve. Honor guide me.
Okay.
Your will? Tarakala.
Let's save.
Of course.
I don't mean to like save scum or anything, but you
Shall
know,
be done.
that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Tolakala. Your will.
I hear you.
Commander.
Come on, guys, quit derping.
Yes, Executor? Of course. For Adun. Of course. For Adun. Tarakala.
The door is
For
locked.
Adun. Tarakala.
What?
Shall be done.
Excuse me? What do you mean the door is locked? What do you mean? Okay, meet back up over here. Gotta wait for hallucinate again.
Isatsu.
To be annoying.
I hear you.
Standing by.
Although I did scout ahead, so I'm hoping that there's no new surprises.
Of course. It shall be done. Of course.
What was that?
It shall be done. For
No!
Tarakala.
No! No!
Of course. It shall be done.
Plus
No!
I serve.
Yes, Executor? Tarakala. It shall be done. For Adun.
How long does the hallucinate last? Because
For Adun. It shall be done.
perhaps I can
Calls. Honor guide me.
lure it out.
For Adun.
Yes, Executor? It shall be done. Tarakala.
She house.
Damn it.
Your will?
Commander. Outstanding.
You will be. Wait, who's the weakest Marine?
Let's move.
You shall be sacrificed.
Outstanding. Let's move. Go, go, go. Let's move.
I'm sorry.
Go, go, go. What was that? Let's move. Outstanding. Rocket.
I'm sorry.
How may I help?
It had to be done.
Your will? It shall be done. Of course. It shall be done.
It had to be done.
Tarakala. Of course. Tarakala. It shall be done. For Adun. Tarakala. Of course. For Adun. Tarakala. For Adun. Tarakala. Of course.
Forgive me, Marine.
I hear you. Of course. For Adun.
It had to be done.
Tarakala. It shall be done. For Adun. Of course. It shall be done. Of course.
Okay, I don't know what lies ahead, so
Yes, Executor? For Adun.
I long for combat. For Adun. Gaokola.
I think I would like to do some scouting.
For Adun. Plus I serve. Honor guide me. Plus I serve. Honor guide
What?
me.
Yes, Executor?
Then where do I go?
It shall be done.
Isatsu.
I don't get it. Where am I supposed to go?
Of course.
She house, honor guide me. Toradun. Kaokola.
Fuck, they expired, damn it.
Your will? I hear you.
What am I supposed to do?
Adun. Of course.
The door is locked.
For Adun. Tarakala. Of course. Tarakala. It shall be done. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun.
I don't understand.
Your will?
Where do I go?
How may I help? For Adun. Tarakala. Of course. For Adun.
I long for combat.
Tarakala. Of course.
What do you mean the door's locked?
It shall be done. For Adun.
What do you mean?
Tarakala. It shall be done.
I don't get it. I don't understand.
Not enough energy. Not enough energy.
For Adun.
She house, what man calls. She house, Kaokola. Plus I serve.
I don't even know.
Honor guide me. Toradun. Isatu. Plus I serve.
No, I don't even know.
Isatu. Plus I serve. What man calls. Plus I serve. Honor guide me.
There's nothing here.
Kaokola. Plus I serve. Kaokola. Plus I serve. Toradun. Kaokola. Plus I serve. Toradun.
Okay.
Plus I serve. Kaokola. Plus I serve. Honor guide me. Plus I serve.
There's pain and misery over there. That's all I've discovered. Bruh.
For Adun.
I don't get it.
Tarakala. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. Tarakala. Of course. Tarakala. Of course. Tarakala.
Did I miss something?
It shall be done. For Adun. Of course. Tarakala. Of course. Tarakala. For Adun. Tarakala. It shall be done. For Adun. It shall be done. Of course. It shall be done. Of course. Tarakala. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. Of course. For Adun. Of course. Shall be done. For Adun. Shall be done. For Adun. Of course. Tarakala.
I was missing something.
Of course. It shall be done. I hear you. Tarakala. Of course. Yes, Executor? Of course.
Give me something to shoot. Let's move. Outstanding.
I lost my zealot. Shit.
Your will? It shall be done. For Adun.
That's not good.
Jacked up and good to go. Let's move. Standing by. Rock and roll. Go, go, go. Jacked up and good to go. Go, go, go. Let's move. Outstanding. Rock and roll. Let's move.
I don't want any more surprises, you
Go,
know?
go, go. Outstanding. Let's move. Jacked up and good to go.
I'm really running out of units very fast.
Give me something to shoot. Let's move. Go, go, go.
How may I help?
Standing by.
Your will? Of course. Tarakala! Of course. It shall be done. How may I help?
Okay.
I hear you. For Adun. Of course. Tarakala! Of course. Tarakala! For Adun. Tarakala! It shall be done.
How did I miss the fucking...
Of course. Yes, Executor? How may I help? Of course.
How?
Your will? For Adun.
God damn it.
It shall be done.
Damn it! I missed the infested marine somehow. More waiting. It's just this mission relies so much on Tassadar. But he can't do a whole lot unless he has energy, so I just have to wait. I mean... I just be waiting. I could try to storm it, but it's too risky.
Jacked up and good to go.
I could sacrifice a marine,
Rock and roll.
but I feel like I need all the units I can get, so I think this is the optimal thing to do.
For Adun.
Give me something to shoot. Outstanding. Rock and roll. Let's move.
Okay.
Give me something to shoot. Let's move. Outstanding. Let's move. Outstanding. Go, go, go.
Damn it.
Your will? For Adun. Tarakala.
Commander.
I hear you. It shall be done.
Let's save.
Of course. For Adun. It shall be done. For Adun. It shall be done. How may I help? I hear you.
Finally.
Finally.
I hear you. Tarakala. It shall be done.
Want to turn up the heat?
Yes, Executor?
I'm here.
I hear you. Tarakala. It shall be done. Tarakala. Of course.
Call the shot.
How may I help? Of course. Your will. Tarakala. Of course. It shall be done. Tarakala. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. Tarakala. Of course. Tarakala. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. Tarakala. Of course. For Adun. Tarakala. For Adun. Tarakala. Of course. Tarakala. Of course. It shall be done. Tarakala. Of course.
Finally.
I hear you.
Okay.
Call the shot.
How may I help? Of course. it shall be done. For Adun, Tarakala.
Finally. Never know what hit him. Standing by. Ghost reporting.
Want to turn up the heat? Fire it up.
Your
Checked
will?
up and good to go.
How may I help? Tarakala. Of course. For Adun, Tarakala.
Finally. I hear that. I'm all over it.
You got my attention. Fire it up. You got it.
Your will?
Commander, give me something to shoot.
Your will?
Okay.
Tarakala. Of course. It shall be done. Tarakala. It shall be done. For Adun. Tarakala. For Adun.
Okay, they're ready.
Tarakala.
They will be on their
For
way.
Adun. It shall be done. For Adun. It shall be done. For Adun. It shall be done. For Adun. How may I help?
Okay.
It shall be done. For Adun. Of course. Tarakala. It shall be done. For Adun.
Well, all my allies are dead.
It shall be done. For Adun. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. Tarakala. It shall be done. Tarakala. For Adun. Of course. Tarakala. It shall be done.
I don't have any other people with me. I don't know. I don't know.
For Adun. Tarakala. Of course. Tarakala.
Anyone else?
Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. It shall be done. For Adun. Tarakala. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. Tarakala. Of course. It shall be done. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun.
Ow, ow, ow.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Tarakala. For Adun. Of course. Tarakala.
Owie. Ow.
Of course. Tarakala. Of course.
Please tell me this nightmare is over.
It shall be done. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. Greetings, Dark One. I have come to bring you home.
Greetings to you, mighty Tazadar. I knew that you would not forsake us. For in the time that you have spent with us, you have learned to value our ways and our methods. You have learned to channel our dark power, as well as that of your masters. And thus you alone have found completeness beyond the scope of the Gala. But I fear that the Conclave, in its pride, could never bring itself to welcome outcasts such as we.
Outcasts though you may be, it is your vision and courage that made it save our homeworld from the swarm. I beg of you, Zeratul, return with us to Ire. Though they are petty and have in ignorance cursed your kind for generations, help me save our people.
Since our banishment long ago, we have never failed in our responsibility to Ire. Though it shall cause us great pain to see our homeland once more, we shall return with you, Tazadar. We will do what we can.
Sweet. We have rescued Zeratul and they're down to help us. As painful as it may be for them.